Guck mal hier vorne. Entweder ist das eine... Ja, das ist eine Werkbank, okay. Ist falsch. Ist denn hier mal ein Händler da? Verkaufen Sie Präparate. Ring des Bannfluchs. Ich glaube, der ist schlechter tatsächlich. Er verkauft keine Zweihandwaffen. Stärketränke, Heiltrank. Keine Präparate. Okay, hier, Petrus will uns zu Hochverrat verleiten, beziehungsweise, naja, er sich selbst. Durchsuche die Räumlichkeiten. Überhaupt reinkommen. Weil er sagt, er kennt sich gut im Palast aus. So würde ich jetzt auch sagen, weil die alle gleich aussehen. Ich will auch mit der reden, aber will ich nicht. Ah, muss ich aber.
Your Excellency, the Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Ja, machen wir alles. Aber erstmal will ich hier gucken, was du für Dreck am Stecken hast. Oh, guck mal hier, Gandalf der Graue. Ach ja. Als Kressekopf. Ist das hier? Nee, da drüben. Habe ich mich jetzt erschreckt. Ist sie das? Nee, Bedienstete. Gruselig, die stand doch eben noch nicht da. Muss das hier so unordentlich aussehen? Notiz eines Dienstboten. Eure Eminenz! Wir haben den Raum im Keller neu arrangiert, ganz wie ihr befohlen habt. Der Schaden, den die Gäste der Exzellenz angerichtet haben, war beträchtlich, aber wir mussten leider die stark verschmutzten Teppiche auswechseln. Ich hoffe, dass die neuen Teppiche nach eurem Geschmack sind. Ich habe mich wie immer darum gekümmert, dass der Schlüssel zum Raum auf eurem Schreibtisch liegt. Schreibtisch. Geschoss. Auch im Untergeschoss. Ich muss diesen Schlüssel kriegen. Darf ich hier überhaupt einfach so rein? Na, fuck it, wenn die nichts sagen, dann gehe ich mal davon aus. Muss man jetzt aber nicht groß rumschleichen hier. Ich gehe einfach überall rein und nehme mir die Scheiße. Interessiert eh keinen. Scheinbar. Zack, einfach den Brief gelesen, einfach den Schlüssel geholt. Einfach in den geheimen Pornokeller gegangen. Nach oben. Was ist denn hier eine Kellertreppe? Oh, das ist neu. Da geht's runter. Was haben Sie zu verbergen, Eure Exzellenz? Was ist es, was ein Oberhaupt zu verbergen mag?
This area of the palace is forbidden to visitors by order of the Mother Cardinal.
We did not know. Please excuse us.
Wo muss ich hier schleichen?
Basements are for servants only.
Very well. We'll go back up.
So, ich muss hier... Ah. Bequeme Weste. Kann ich nicht einfach schleichen? Boah, wo krieg ich denn eine bequeme Weste her? What the fuck? Bitte. Doch, sneaken geht doch auch. Muss noch ein zweiter laufen. Laufen Sie! Bequeme Weste am Arsch. Weh. Bin der geborene Schleicher. Lord! Ich mag Schleichspiele, aber ich tue mich immer mega schwer in so einem Thief oder Thief auch. Splinter Cell. Obwohl Splinter Cell ist noch sehr casual, was das angeht. Und sehr verzeihend. Ist die Alte guckt. Was ist denn das jetzt? Da drüben. Jungs. Scheiße, da ist einer. Aha. Ich hab doch gesagt, der geheime Pornokeller.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
Wie geil ist halt wirklich ein Pornokeller.
We should search this place.
Ist ja der Hammer.
For goodness sake. This room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking.
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh, here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans.
We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Thélème, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor. We must find out who is involved and learn more.
The earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should continue searching. Perhaps we missed something.
Naja, wir haben hier den geheimen Raum verpasst. Das Geschäftsbuch der Mutter Kardinal Cornelia. Dieses Geschäftsbuch listet viele Darlehen auf, die von einem Geldverleiher mit dem Namen Die Elster vergeben wurde. Für jede Ausgabe gibt es eine entsprechende eingehende Geldsumme, die diese vollständig ausgleicht. Die Summen sind unglaublich hoch. Wird jedoch nicht erwähnt, woher dieses Geld kommt. Es gibt auch viele wiederkehrende Auszahlungen an einen gewissen Zuckerstange.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. I think we have everything we need. There is probably a connection between these pleasure parties and the account books. Let's ask a few questions.
The moneylender is well established. He can be found near the main square. As for this Candy Cane, the name doesn't ring any bells to me, but the moneylender must know more about him.
We can also go and gather information at the Coin Tavern. Perhaps the manager knows him.
Groschenschenkel. Tja, was ist es wohl sonst im Keller, außer ein Pornokeller? Oh, ein Pornokeller. Tja, ups, wie bin ich denn hier reingekommen? Da tut mir aber furchtbar leid. Jetzt interessiert es auch keinen mehr, ne? Das tut mir furchtbar leid. Ich habe mich wohl wieder verlaufen. San Matthäus. So, der hat gesagt, der Geldverleiher. Befrage die Elster, Geldverleiher. Befrage den Buchmacher, befrage die Prostituierten, befrage den Wirt. Ja, die haben halt so ein Bordell da hinten. Ja, hier, das ist da ist ja die Inquisition zu Hause. So muss ich irgendwie hier in die Gasse rein. Die Hafenstraße. Oh weh, der hat ja schon Schläger positioniert. Guten Tag, guten Tag.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. I have a small favor to ask.
You don't look like you need money from me.
Oh, du seist der Bote.
I've been sent by the
Ein bisschen
Mother
lügen.
Cardinal. She needs money. You know why.
That's unusual. She usually comes in person. Oh well, business is business after all.
Kann ich mir jetzt Geld abzwacken auf ihren Namen?
She has sent me to find out
Ah,
if she still
schade.
owes money and to make a little withdrawal.
No debts to settle. Everything is in order, as always. How much does she need? Same as last time?
Ja, ja.
That would be perfect.
Excellent. Let her know that the usual conditions apply.
Do you think that will be all right for Candy Cane?
What do you mean for Candy Cane? Good Lord, are you crazy or something? I don't want to know what my clients get up to with their money.
I apologize. I'm not used to this. I thought that...
You think too much. Go and see him, sort your business out, and come back to see me when you know how much she needs.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Ah, ich dachte, man kann jetzt so rauspressen aus ihm. Ja, hier sind 7 Millionen Gold. Ah, dankeschön. Was ist er denn da jetzt so ausgetickt? Ich verstehe ja überhaupt gar nicht, worum es geht. Goldmünzen. Ab ins Bordell. Yippie. Da wollte ich schon immer mal hin.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
If you wish. What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about a certain candy cane?
Candy cane. Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
Dann machen wir das doch.
I will leave you to your work.
Ich habe wahrscheinlich noch nicht genug ausgequetscht, ne?
Can I get you anything? Look who it...
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Ja, habe ich eigentlich ausgefragt, der ist immer noch offen. Wir gehen jetzt mal hier runter.
A feast for the eyes, ladies. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just
Kuppler.
say that I'm gathering information.
My treasures are worth their price. I promise you that you will get your money's worth. For you, I'm sure we can make a special arrangement.
Ohoho. 50 Gold nur.
Here you are.
Thank you, my lord. I'll let you take your pick.
Thank you.
Das ist ja ein Schnapp. Oh weh, ja, jetzt weiß ich ja, warum das nur 50 Gold kostet. Ein Kerl gibt's auch. Mhm. Das ist alles. Also Wahnsinnsauswahl.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Thélème could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony.
100% Charisma. Gefailt.
Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Ja, ja, keine Angst. Ich werde vielleicht drüber reden. Mann, ey, da läuft das so in einem Bordell ab. Das ist ja gruselig hier. Niemand redet, alle stehen rum am helllichten Tag. Niemand bumst. Der Typ, der hat doch nichts mehr zu sagen. Verstehe ich jetzt nicht. Was will der noch von mir? Befrage den Buchmacher in San Mateos Untergeschoss. Irgendwo hier. Ach, da.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name Candy Cane rings a bell.
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures most of the beasts who fight in the arena.
How is that a problem?
Ach, hier gibt's auch wieder eine Arena.
He's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. Without solid evidence, no one will lift a finger. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise you to stay away from the guy.
I know how to look after myself. Thanks for the information.
So ein ganz gutes Ding. Nach der Arena fragen.
It's a place of great pomp and people.
Ja, wissen wir ja.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come here to place bets?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time, then.
Kann man hier auch in die Arena gehen? Groschenarena, ja. Das ist anscheinend dann wieder eine andere Challenge. Ja, ich habe doch jetzt alle befragt. Was will er denn noch von mir? Frage den Wirt, befrage den Buchmacher. Das ist komisch, denn was soll ich die denn noch fragen?
Good day.
Welcome.
On what would we be betting?
On the fights in the arena. Quite a few come in.
And do they win?
A few do. Others have.
I must be going.
Next time.
Könnten jetzt wahrscheinlich in der Groschenarena kämpfen und uns wieder irgendein Legendary Item abholen. Und das war letztes Mal schon so einfach, ey. Es ist dieselbe. Das ist ja dieselbe. Kannst also in jeder Stadt in dieselbe Groschenarena. Ja, ein bisschen lame. Dass die auch dann nicht immer hier, und zum Beispiel hier ist eine schwerere Arena als im ersten Ort noch.
Look. I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Zack. Jetzt gehe ich nochmal zu dem anderen Kerl.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to...
I'm looking for someone. A woman wearing a big green coat.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She's a good client. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't even know her name.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings, would she?
No, and I can't really tell you when she'll show up next.
Das ist schlecht.
Next time, then.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, she bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to win.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Finde Zuckerstange. Gut, der kann halt original überall sein. Finde Candy Cane. Welchen Ort gibt er mir denn da jetzt vor? Okay, da müssen wir hier durch die Gasseln. Durch die Gassen uns schlawenzeln. Das wollte ich sagen. Durch die Gasseln. Könnte aber auch ein neues Verb sein. Was macht man durch Gassen gehen? Gasseln. Gasseln gehen. Reicht jetzt. Oh, was macht er hier? Ach nee, er ist am Arbeiten. Ich dachte, er wäre betrunken. Schade. Das ist schade für ihn. Wer ist dieser Zuckerstange? Und wieso hat er so einen beschissenen Namen? Der muss anscheinend einen guten Schwanz haben. Sonst würde der nicht Zuckerstange heißen.
Candy Cane is not here. At least not yet. Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Ach so, lass uns später wiederkommen. Oh nö, können wir nicht hier irgendwo warten bis auf die Nacht? Und ein bisschen die Zeit vertreiben, was klauen oder so. Schade. Na gut, aber ich habe ja meine Butze hier irgendwo um die Ecke. Brichst in meine Butze ein. Haus von Inquisitor Claudius. Ne, wo ist denn mein Haus? Ne, das ist komplett woanders. Das ist hier hinten.